Morning.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon or evening.
Good
depending
evening.
when you're watching it. It's our morning.
Good midnight. Whatever time. Well, we're cruising on the old girl. Bit of a funny feeling this morning, knowing that we haven't got that many more miles left to cruise with the old girl. Good boat. Really enjoying it. And it's not going to be easy letting her go.
No. Just to anyone that's new and not seen our other vlog, we released a vlog last week explaining that we're selling our narrowboat, buying another boat but selling this particular one. Just so you know what's happening if you've not seen us before.
Which we poured our heart and soul into.
Yeah. We renovated this from well, some of you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
7 months renovation and then just over 2 years cruising.
Yeah. So yeah, we now need to get to the other side of the lock closure at Stoke Bruin. We're going to break that up into probably 2 journeys. Go Cosgrove today, aiming to Cosgrove. It is about 10 miles, so that's probably the longest journey we've done
for a while.
In one swoop for quite a while.
And then old Muggins here has got the job of pedalling back to get the car.
I did say, because I've already obviously seen this section, so I said I'll jump in the car and move the car forward. But when we looked, it was only, and then I'd start walking back.
Only how long?
Only 49 minutes on his
Yes,
bike.
but that's for a
3 hours on a walk. And I thought, well, I'm going to walk half of that because he'll be so slow because there's a lot of more boats around here. So
yeah, but Google work out that 54 minutes on a 25-year-old.
49. Where have you got 54? 49.
It's already gone up 5 minutes. So they work it out on a 25-year-old. Stud type, really fit figure, you know, like an athlete.
Yeah.
And when it's someone like me that gets on it, you might as well just double it. So it could take me 2 hours to pedal back. Let's see how it goes. But anyway, it's been a cracking mooring, and we are going to make a move now.
Yeah, come with us
and we'll be off.
See the journey, and we'll have a little chat along the way about a few things. So yeah, come with us.
Nice one.
We have cleaned off those solar panels, by the way. But literally, as we sweep the leaves off, they all fall down again.
So we're heading to Cosgrove. Cosgrove, we're in need of water. We've been at that mooring approximately 2 weeks, so the old tank's empty again. Yeah, at Cosgrove you've got 2 water points. You've got one near the rubbish and you've got one near the lock. If I remember rightly, the one near the lock is extremely slow. But then again, if there's not a boat on it, do we sort of just get on that one and it's done then? Or do we wait and then we can get rid of the rubbish on the other water point, I think?
Yeah, because we have got a water point up here at Pear Tree that we're about to pass, but it's not rubbish. So, but we did say if there's not a boat on it, we might just stop and do the water here in case. But we have got, you know, 10 odd miles to do today. So I know that it's probably doesn't seem a lot for some of you, but that's a lot for us. We don't tend to do that in one cruise. We were saying last night that it's funny how things work out, really, because as we're cruising now, the water levels seem all okay at the moment, and if we hadn't have had the drought this year and CRT closing the locks as they did, then we would have been a lot further north than what we are now, and we wouldn't be on the broad wide canal that we're on, the Grand Union, and we would have been on narrower canals. So we then thought, I wonder if we still would have decided at that point about getting a bigger boat, a wider boat, and we've sort of realised that we probably wouldn't have, because we would have been on the narrow canals and not even thinking about wide ones. It's funny how certain things that happen can alter your decision completely, and your life, really. We will talk to you a little bit about what led us to the decision of getting the boat other than being on the GU throughout the drought.
Okay, we're getting a bigger boat, and the reason we're getting a bigger boat is because we're going to be on the Grand Union, the K&A, and generally staying down south. So while we've got the opportunity over the next few years to be on these canals and rivers, then why not have a bigger boat? That's common sense from our point of view, and to experience that side of the lifestyle. The advantage to us of staying down south is going to be good location for family and friends, in particular both our parents, Lizzie's and mine. We will only be 2-hour drives away from them both. Also, I've started to do a little bit of work, carpentry work again, and at the moment I've got a part-time job which places me down south. The view will be, moving forward, that next year I'm going to start a little canal carpentry, cabinet making, joinery business to work on people's boats. So it'll be good to have a base, sort of southern, rather than being spread all over the country, if you see what I mean. So people get to know that in this southern sort of area I'm available to do work for them. And another reason, you all know what Liz is like. She's run out of walls to paint and put designs on assumption is, so it'll give Liz a nice little project to work on over the next 6 months or so till she gets it just as she likes, and then she'll probably go to the front of the boat and start all over again and work her way to the stern. You know what she's like. At the end of the day, we're both really excited about it, to be fair, and we are literally like kids waiting for Christmas morning. So I mean, that says it all really. You can only go with your gut feelings at times, and you know, you're plodding along, and then the next couple of weeks, all of a sudden, your life can change, and we brought on another change and another chapter in our lives, and we're both really looking forward to it.
It's where all the birds hang out by the looks of things.
I just said to what birds? There are no birds, but they're here.
So I've just thought of a new name anyway. Well, I didn't think of it this morning actually. Sorry. I thought of a new name. You know what it's like when you're awake at 3 o'clock in the morning. We've got so much going on. We've both had trouble sleeping.
My goodness. I've painted the lounge about 8 times before I can sleep.
Honestly, it's like all the logistics of how it's all going to work, you know, the swap over of all our stuff onto the new boat, all kinds of things. Is the new boat going to be okay, you know, and all the rest of it, putting our baby up the sail, everything, it's all going through our heads. We're like, and in a way we're sort of like kids at Christmas as well, you know. So I was laying there trying to, and all of a sudden it just come with another name to put in the hat, if you see what I mean. Happy Medium. Because 10 foot wide is in between a 12'6" and a 7 foot or a 6'10" narrowboat size. So I thought Happy Medium is quite a good name, really.
Yeah. Obviously, we asked you in the last vlog.
That's right.
What name? But we're filming this before that's been released, so we haven't seen yours yet.
No.
Your suggestions.
But we are excited.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about excited. I'm slightly nervous by some.
Oh, scoffed the horn.
Yeah, slightly nervous. So now, as you're enjoying the nice cruise to the music, you might think that, you know, we have nothing on our minds other than look at those beautiful tree colours and Ernie sitting on top there. Oh no, that's not how our heads are at the moment. This is a little insight as to what we've got going on during this peaceful cruise in our heads. It sounds something a little bit like this. I wonder when our boat will go up for sale. I'll need to write a list of all the things that we've done on it, but then if I painted the kitchen that colour, would it then clash with the sofa? And I hope we don't have any leaks. Do you think there'll be any leaks in there?
What if it's too wide? What if Liz can't steer it? And I'm ill.
But then if I painted it blue, no, I think I might leave it. I wonder if I can paint the outside as well. I wonder if our boat will be okay.
What's it going to be like when you're pulling the ropes in? Is it going to be harder in the wind? What are we going to do about the bow thrusters? How much are they going to cost? Oh, we've got to get a canopy. Oh, I don't know how to service the engine. I don't know anything.
Oh, I'm going to miss our boat, but it's going to be... I wonder if it'll be warm enough on this new boat because it's bigger space. But if I paint it blue or grey or green. Well, the outside, I don't know whether to paint the outside. Yeah, our boat that we've got now, we've got everything just how we like it. So we need to make sure that how this new boat is going to offer us the same as our old boat does. But then if I paint, oh no, I might tile that. But then if I did the outside paint, like a dark colour, would I paint the windows? Do I paint the windows too, like I did on Assumption Is? Do I paint them black? Do I leave them silver? And even in Ernie's head, it sounds a little bit like this. Am I going to be able to get my ball down the corridor? If I throw my dinosaur toy, it can go all the way down the corridor in a new boat and I can come get it. Oh, rubbish. This is rubbish. I might not be able to do that because the fire's in a different place. I've got to be careful with the fire. And the kitchen, where my food bowl's going to go? I don't know where my food bowls are going to go. What shall I do with that? And am I still going to be able to move in the same place? Am I going to see my friends still? Want to live on Narrowboats because they can go places we can't go? I'm not going to see, but if my ball goes down the corridor, am I going to have my own bedroom? Yeah. So, not such a peaceful cruise after all. But I hope you're enjoying the music we're putting to it.
Difficult to get a bit of pace up.
Yeah.
There's quite a few boats on this canal.
Are you imagining sort of an extra 3 foot on?
Yeah, I mean as we're passing boats, we're looking at the back of the boat, for example, and we're going, is that a 12 or is that a 10? And then when we get nearer, we go, no, that must be a 12. I'm glad we went for a 10.
Yeah, but when you're steering now,
yeah,
are you imagining it
yes,
to
I
be
am.
sort of this wide?
I am, funnily enough, I am doing that actually. Yeah, and the concentration levels are going to be much different, aren't they, on the going through the bridges, etc. So I've been thinking about that side of it and how that's going to feel.
Well, I think it'd be like taking the narrowboat on the Oxford South, where those bridges are really, really tight. So
that's what I think.
That's what it'd be like. Which you actually enjoyed doing the South.
I like the South. Yeah, I've already thought that. That's going to be a good comparison, I would say.
Actually, that's not a narrowboat.
Oh, that's a 10 foot behind.
Right, there you go. So there, the blue one is a 12 foot, or it could be 12.6, and this one in front of it is a 10 foot. And then we are 6.2 at the moment, this one. So that's a good comparison of all three. And you've got a GRP as well in the background there.
Yeah, so on our canal journey, I think from my point of view, in the back of my mind, you think, well, we're going to spend all our lives on the canal probably, health permitting, obviously. And I think I would have gone all the way through thinking, I wonder what it's like to handle a bigger boat on the canals and that, and do that side of it, you know. So I think it's going to be quite a good education really on that front, and something that almost, I mean, we might only do it for 5 years, but then we might always be wide beam. We don't know. We don't have an answer to that. But it'll be nice to know that we've sort of kind of ticked that one off, if you like, and we know what it's like to have a bigger boat.
Are you also now looking at winding holes, thinking how
I was actually. I was just thinking.
Especially as it's going to be pretty much the same length, bar a few inches. But wider, and still with no bow thrusters
at the moment.
Because actually, let's show you that now. When we looked at the boat last time, we had a little look at these little clips of us looking at the bow thrusters and other things on the boat. Something's quite amusing, really.
But what they've done is they've actually said in the seller's questionnaire section, it says bow thrusters. And the guy's written no, because it's clearly out of operation.
Yeah, so you can't get money off,
so
or if it comes up in the survey, which obviously it will, bow thruster not working, we can't then say, well actually let's negotiate price.
Yeah.
So we've just got no bow thruster, and trust me, look at the video, I doubt it's fixable.
Doesn't look like it. Right.
So this is a reenactment of what's just happened. So we're in the bedroom part, and we thought it'd be nice to go out onto the bow, open the bow doors. So after finding the key, Paul goes, here we go.
Right, this one, okay. Right, so I went, open that door there. I went, oh, these open nicely. God, it's going to be nice opening the doors, isn't it? And just laying in bed on a summer's morning and that, followed by that.
Basically, it's come, completely off its hinge and just...
But it is a wooden frame, so I dare say I'll try and find some of my old carpentry skills and we can sort that out, that's not a problem. But I'd like you to have a look at the bow thrusters, because it's sold without bow thrusters because they know there's a big problem with them. So we understand that, but we will show you the state of the bow thrusters at the moment, and you'll probably work out why they don't work. Home of the rusty bow thruster.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Oh, water in there.
So we've got water in there, and very rusty bow thruster, and. So obviously we fully understand that that's our problem to deal with if we ever want bow thrusters to work.
There's a gas locker there.
2 13 kilogram gas bottles. We're going to have to get used to that because we've got 2 19s on ours.
God, you can really smell gas.
Yeah, I can actually. I'll close them then. It's still on. Right, we've got a Barras engine. Engine sounds lovely, to be fair. But we have noticed, we did notice the first time we visited, but this is the second time, and they did say that they've sucked out the water from the bottom and there's still water there. So I'm just going to check the stern van. See where we go with this. Oh yeah, loose. Stern van's loose. That's possibly all it is. Also got a nice big generator there. Nice to have a bit of backup in case of engine issues, I suppose. But yeah, quite impressed with the size of that. Very good. So we're sort of starting to get to know the boat already, aren't we, Elizabeth? That's a fair point actually, yeah. But obviously when we have the survey done, which is from our point of view guys, next Friday, all this gets tested. So it's a full survey.
I can't get this to work. I mean, I can get it to come on.
No, there's one of the switch.
Yeah, it's on, but I can't get any of the lights
One
to
of
work.
the switches doesn't work properly. You see that one there? I don't know what that one does, but it's going to take some time to get to know what all the switches do and all the rest of it. I've actually got a fuel gauge, which is on zero by the looks of things. Is it on zero?
Yeah, there's no toilet gauge by the look of it though.
Oh, okay, so that's a good point, yeah.
Up,
That's a good point.
go for it.
Yeah, we need to check a few things out, don't we?
See what that button does either. I mean,
Oh, watch it, the roof might blow off.
yeah. I'm gonna turn this on.
Yeah.
I can't get any of the lights to work.
Oh, okay.
I tried doing that, but I don't.
What about these switches here? Do we have to put them on?
No, but it doesn't. Yeah, but you've got to put these on. Bedroom, bathroom, shower.
Oh, I
It
see.
doesn't.
Oh, it might be turned off inside at the
Yeah,
actual...
I know. I don't want to muck it
Yeah.
up.
Oh, hang on a minute. She's pressed something.
Oh, that's light, so
You-
I've had it all lit up. I mean, it's great lighting up. It works. Okay, let's turn it off for now, guys.
No, turn it back on again and then see if you can get the lights to work inside the boat.
No, I want him to look at it. If he says your control panel's mucked up, I don't want to think, well, I might have done that.
I don't think it's the case of that. No.
It's on charge at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to turn it. I don't know. It was all off. What did you press when you started the engine? Is it in there?
Oh, no. No, we've got the... I forgot what they're bloody called. Yeah, we've got the isolators there, that's all I did. Turn the isolators on. Yeah, isolators, isn't they? So you can, if there's any issues with the engine or anything, just your isolators are ready to... A what? There should be a pull somewhere, yeah. It's a good point actually. Where's the engine pull? So, what are we doing here then? Right, it's not reading, the oil pressure hasn't moved. Thermostat is at 60, so it's still warming up. But that oil pressure is not showing any movement, so obviously all this will come out in the survey probably with a little bit more of a longer list. I suspect there's going to be things that are going to be found, I think, but the boat hasn't been moved in the last 5 years apart from out of the marina entrance to the pump out back in position. That's all that's happened to it over the last 5 years, so it hasn't really done a lot of work. So yeah, so we were thinking, hang on a minute, why is there a random bowl on the roof? And this is why. Ta-da! So there'll be some silicone or whatever going in those holes.
That's where the sat nav came in, I think. This is where the satellite.
Oh, the satellite connection maybe.
I reckon.
Oh right, okay.
Has it got like a little hole with a spike in it, ready for this wire?
Yeah, yes, yeah, it has, yeah. So that would have been connected to the
Which might explain
satellite.
why the roof is bowed. Maybe he's done the wiring.
Maybe, I don't know. Right, let's put the waterproof protection system back. Let's have a look at the chimney. Chimney don't look too sad. I do prefer a black one though, to be honest. And the canopy, it's a bit of a shame. Got a hole there, in there on that side. Bit of a shame. But we suspect we'll be changing that in time. It's part of the renovation. Nice to be back at our old marina that we spent 7 months renovating. Assumption is. There she is. Thinking of all kinds of things like, why is there water in there? Why is there water in there? What colour am I going to paint this? Hope it's all going to work out alright. Will we be able to sell Assumption is alright? All these questions have been keeping us awake over the last week.
No, I'm not worried about Assumption is. I know she'll sell. She's a beautiful boat. Not worried about her. She's perfect.
I know.
It's a shame actually.
I know.
But it's the right time for us to go bigger.
Yeah. There's work to be done. This is like another project for us. And moving forward, the paintbrushes are going to come out, and I can hear myself already speaking to Liz about, why haven't you washed out that brush? That's another brush you haven't washed out. Because during our first project, on assumption is, I don't know how many brushes we got through because Liz refuses to wash out her brushes or forgets, one or the other.
Oh, there's your friend again, Ernie.
Funny enough, we've been watching this series, haven't we, on Netflix?
Yeah. Yeah, for the second time.
Oh, didn't this one win Crick?
Yes.
Boat show?
Yeah. Right, we are going to leave you here.
Right next to this bridge.
You can well walk. Yes, join us back next week. Hope you enjoyed that. And see you next week for more adventures
And updates.
and updates. Yes, we would have had the survey, hopefully. The survey sorted by then, so we'll know more about time-wise of when we'll hopefully be doing this. If it all goes okay.
Well, thanks from me, guys. Much appreciated. Thanks for coming along. Next Wednesday, 6 o'clock. I'll see you there. And this little fella has got something to say. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, do that ding dong bell, and leave them comments, please. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. We really hope you've enjoyed that video. Please leave a like, comments and subscribe if you haven't already. Do answer all the comments. Thank you to everybody who's bought us a coffee. We really appreciate it. We hope to see you here next week, Wednesday, 6 o'clock. Bye for now.